Hello, Terra Nova Lyceum, and hello, world. I'm your host, Dalva, and I'm back. I know I've been away for 3 weeks now, I think, but I'm almost fully recovered from my surgery, and I would say work has slowed down, but it hasn't. But still, having the surgery aspect sort of taken care of has freed me up again. So it's good to be back, and a big shout out and thank you to Kim for covering the card reading for me the other week. Actually, I think she's covered for me a couple of times in the past month or so. Kim, I really appreciate you. Thank you. So today and for this week, that's July 2nd through July 8th, we are drawing cards from the Energy Oracle card deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. And this is a new deck for me. But I have been getting really excellent readings from these. I was actually drawn to the artwork more than anything else, but just the energy on the cards, the readings I've been getting, big thumbs up. She may end up being my second favorite after Denise Lynn. So we got several things going on this week astrologically. We have a full moon in Capricorn on the 3rd. Okay, so that full moon is that morning. That'd be a good time to release anything that you need to be letting go of. Also full moons, and this is kind of showing up in the reading. We'll talk about that here in a second. That's a lot of energy. Okay, if that's hitting anything in your chart, if you have planets in Capricorn, even if you don't, check which house Capricorn rules and see how that energy is playing out in that house or with those planets. Okay, of course, the 4th of July, that is Independence Day here in the United States, so happy 4th to whoever is celebrating that today. Before we hop into this reading, let's go ahead and take a nice deep cleansing breath in. Let that go, let it flow. May need to do that a couple of times this week. I feel like this is, well, for me personally, it's hitting my Mars, so I know that it's going to be a little much, a little extra this week. But for all the rest of you, again, check your charts. If you have any questions about that or how to do that, please put them in the video below. So our first card, and again, I think this sort of goes along with that kind of Capricorn theme, is the Thinking Man. So this is divine masculine energy. This is wisdom. I'm getting like a teacher, a mentor, someone who's stepping into your life and has experience, knowledge, again, wisdom, guidance to share with you. It could be romantic. I mean, any of my singletons out there, single and looking, single, ready to mingle, this could be your guy, right? Feels like there's some lesson in there as well, and lessons don't always have to be just lessons. Okay, relationships are a lot of work, especially if you're having to sustain that over any period of time, and we're constantly learning and growing with each other and from each other. So keeping that energy in mind. So this could be romantic. Again, it could also be a teaching, mentor, working type relationship as well. But this is an ideas person. Someone with experience, is someone with some know-how. They have something that needs to be shared with you. Okay? And it may be worthwhile to listen to what they have to say, because our second card is hostilities. Okay, now this could be, I'm not really necessarily getting that this is some sort of, someone attacking you or something like super negative like that. It feels more like the energy's ramped up. There could be some unexpressed anger. There could be irritation. Full moon, folks, do not let that build up. Okay, so full moon, that's anything 3 days previous to 3 days afterwards. If you're feeling irritated, have a conversation, okay? Talk about it, right? Think that through. Take a deep breath, pause, think about it. And if that means you have to walk away for a few minutes, do that. Okay, so this could be irritation building up inside you. toward someone or something or a situation. This could be other folks that are hopefully in touch with their thinking side, right? And they can come and talk to you. Um, new moon, not new moon, excuse me, full moon. Full moon ramps up things. Um, Capricorn energy can be a little rigid. It can be a little cold. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Um, think before you act, and as much as possible, if you can help other people be in that space as well, do so. And if not, then maybe it's worth taking a break or taking a pause or coming back to it maybe sometime next week. Okay. But ultimately, and again, I'm thinking about, if the full moon is in Capricorn and the sun is in Cancer, and this spectrum, this axis is, father, mother. Okay, so we have the happy family. Seems kind of weird after the hostilities, but I feel like that's more of a right around the full moon kind of energy. That ultimately, what we're sort of leaning into this week is coming back together. Okay, once the energy's kind of calmed down, maybe toward the end of the week, it's time to relax. It's time to reconnect. It's time to lean into your. This doesn't have to be a biological family. This could be your soul family. The people that you choose to be your family rather than the people that you're, stuck with, right? Or that are biological. But if you're happy with your biological family, that's great too. Again, this sort of feels like I'm going back to the thinking man, because again, if this is a romantic relationship, this guy may have children from a previous marriage, okay? Or maybe this lady here may have children from a previous marriage. You may have a situation where there's like a ready-made family kind of coming in. I know that's kind of unusual and it's kind of specific, but that may be, I'm not saying it's not without challenge, but that may be ultimately what we're kind of leaning toward. Yeah, this is spending time together with people that you care about, particularly your soul family. Though again, it could actually mean a literal family or a biological family or a ready-made family. There's lots of different definitions of family. That's not just a one-size-fits-all. There's lots of different people that we care about and that we love. There's lots of relationships exist on this kind of spectrum too, right? Their work, their responsibility, it's a commitment, and sometimes they don't fit in this, very specific box. So, toward the end of the week, I think things are going to be calming down and be a little bit more conducive to togetherness. Okay? If you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas, thoughts, anything you want to share with our group here, please put them in the comments below. I think Kim is getting ready to announce some new opportunities, so be on the lookout for those. I hope everyone has a fantastic week, and I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye for now.